Sagittarius, what's going on? Shout out to anybody who came over for my TikTok channel. My TikTok channel is the same as this. I'm the same at Sagittarius Tarot Time on TikTok. If you want to give me a follow, I post a lot of videos over there. But the channeled message today was a vulture may love a swan, but where would they live? So I feel as if some of you, and I'm going to be using the Shadowscapes Tarot because it's one of the most beautiful tarot decks, and I actually pulled it out the other day while I was looking for something, and it has a lot of swan imagery in it. You can actually see from the box that there's a lot of swans on here. So it definitely is lining up. It definitely means something. But that was what I got. Like, a vulture may love a swan, but where would they live? Because vultures typically live in the desert. Swans live in the water. So it's kind of was like a chance meeting for the two of you to meet in the first place, Sagittarius. I apologize for being away for so long. It's just that I had a lot of things, like a lot of with the Mercury retrograde ending. I needed to kick some ass in some areas of my life. So I was like, let me not come through with my jadedness. Let me clear my energy out. Let me catch a break. So you're going to be seeing a lot more videos from me on here because my private readings have opened up quite a bit. So because I needed to move something out of my life so I could focus on my business. Okay. And if you're in that energy, good for you. Right now, the moon is in Sagittarius and it's waxing crescent. That is an action taken time. So if you need to kick some ass in areas in your life, you need some guidance, definitely book me for a private. I got your back. Okay. So anyway, back to the story. So what Spirit was telling me was that your person who would symbolize the vulture, where Sagittarius would be the swan, this person is eating off of an old dirty plate and picking at what's dead, just like a vulture would, trying to gain the insight. Like, they're basically using like a dirty hermit energy because they're trying to like pick off and get information about a situation that's been long dead. They're trying to get information from a dead energy. And they just keep circling around and circling around and circling around and circling around. And, they're not getting anywhere. And somewhere within their circling, they got themselves dizzy enough. They flew over a body of water and they see this beautiful swan in the water. And that swan was you, Sagittarius. And they were like, wow, I really love that. I'm attracted to that. This person doesn't have a mate. The swan doesn't have a mate. They're single, swimming around in the water by themselves. How do I get to this? Because in order to get to you, because see, Sagittarius, a swan eats life. They're eating live fish. They're not eating something that's dead. They're eating fish out of the water. People are feeding them. People admire them. People think that they're beautiful. Meanwhile, this vulture is feared in the back. This big, giant, ugly bird, as they say, that eats dead things, is flying around, like just kind of sitting, watching in a tree from a distance, all the attention that this swan is getting. So this person thinks you're very beautiful, Sagittarius. This person thinks that you're very free. They also see how single you are. And they want to be with you, but where would the two of you live? But it's not even about living together. It's not even about that. We're talking about, obviously a hypothetical story here. But the imagery that I was seeing, in my head was what was being shown to me. This is animal energy, spirit animal energy kind of coming through. The thing that this person doesn't understand, Sagittarius, is that you weren't always a swan. Everybody's born a certain way. They go through the bumps in life. They go through the sloppiness. They go through the messiness. They have to learn to crawl before they can walk. You've been through it and you blossomed into this beautiful swan. But you just didn't get a mate. You just don't have a mate. Swans mate for life. You just don't have that. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a mate for life. But the part where it comes in where it says, well, where do we live? Is about how do we live together when I'm still in the past? And you've overcome many obstacles, Sagittarius. You've overcome a lot of things to emerge as this beautiful swan. And this person is still picking at the past. So let's find out what they're picking at, all right? Buckle up. So what is this person that's in Sagittarius' energy, this vulture energy, what are they picking at? What are they trying to dig up? The Ten of Cups. The King of Swords. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this has to do with a past relationship because we have the Ten of Swords. It's about a relationship that ended and they're blaming themselves for it. So it was a Ten of Cups connection. That's what they're still, thinking about, still trying to like fish out of the sea here and try to like which one of these fish am I going to get my answers to as to why this Ten of Cups ended. It's something that took them down, but the Ten of Swords is in reverse, so it's kind of like they're coming out of that energy. But I really get the feeling that because, when you look at this illustration, this person actually has their back to the Ten of Swords. And I feel like it's something that they should have kind of gotten over already. I feel like they've gotten the truth. I feel like they've gone back. They've knocked at these doors. They've tried to get information from other people. Well, how is this, why did this happen? Or did they really mean this? Or whatever it was. And it could have to do with a marriage because it was Ten of Cups. It could have had to do with a marriage, so this person could be divorced. Tell me what happened with this Ten of Cups energy. What happened to cause this, the ending of this Ten of Cups? And now I feel like this person is the King of Swords energy. It's so funny. It actually looks like this person's like sitting on a toilet. It kind of looks like this person's like sitting on a toilet, like thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and sending these birds out to get this information. These are the vultures. Sending these birds out. Well, they're not vultures. They're crows, but crows are also about information, like sending out a third party to try to find out information about this Ten of Cups. So this could be about you or it could be about the other person that brought this Ten of Pentacles. So tell me what happened to cause the ending of this Ten of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. So there could have been another person involved, but it also could have been the approach. Well, clarify the Page of Cups. What do you mean by that? Clarify the Page of Cups. Page of Swords. All right. So to me, it sounds like they could have been with like a young they could have met when they were younger. And to me, what it's telling me is that it was two immature people coming together to try to have a Ten of Cups relationship. But that still doesn't tell me what happened. Tell me what happens here. What was the energy of that? What was going on here? The Page of Pentacles. Wow, lots of pages coming out. And this one wants to pop out. And the Four of Pentacles. So I feel as if like when they first started out, they may, bottom of the deck, the Hangman. They may have had, maybe they could have had some financial issues. They could have had, some trouble with getting their finances off the ground to be able to come together, or whatever it was that they were holding on to. I feel like they were holding on to their youthfulness. They were holding on to their dependencies on other people. I feel as if this was two very immature people that got married to get into a Ten of Cups connection. And it may have felt very happy. It may have felt that. But I feel as if the support that they had to kind of get them there, which could have been their parents, or just like maybe they had money, it wasn't real. It wasn't coming from them. Like, say like they got married and their parents bought their house, the parents paid for the wedding, the parents are paying the car insurance, the parents are paying for groceries, the parents are paying for everything. It's like, okay, you guys are together, you guys have been together for a while, oh great, you're getting married, oh wonderful, good, get the F out of the house. But then they still have to support these two people. So I feel like when they realize that, okay, oh shit, we're married, we actually need to start to build a life together, I don't think that happened. Clarify the King of Swords. Or it could just be simply that they just didn't have enough money. They had happiness, but they just didn't have enough money to make it work. Three of Swords in reverse. So currently, okay, so that's the backstory as to what happened. And the Hanged Man here, and then the Queen of Swords. So to me, what it looks like, and then the Ten of Pentacles is here. The Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So that would be you, Sagittarius. So let's see. I'm just going to pull it out. All right, so I'm just going to tell you right now, if you're thinking about that this person was trying to connect to somebody from their past, like maybe they were trying to go back in to connect with this person, they're not. Okay? It's not about that. This King of Swords has actually been sitting for a while trying to heal from a broken heart. They also could be hiding their broken heart, trying to see things from a different perspective, especially now that they, the Queen of Swords here, maybe they're trying to see this in a different way. Because sometimes when we end things with someone and we go back, especially when you had this youthful, easy energy, they met as younger people, whatever it was, you try to go back to that time to rekindle that happiness, even if it's within your own head. And you build up this fantasy. This person's building up, or they were building up this fantasy of, well, how could things have gone so wrong when we had this, and this together and we were so happy at one point? But I think overall, this person realized that a lot of what took to build this relationship and this marriage was being supported by other people and not so much necessarily them. And if it wasn't other people, it probably had a lot to do with maybe this person had all of the financial responsibilities and all the foundation building responsibilities placed upon them, where they didn't have a partner here. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. The Strength. And the Nine of Pentacles. So this person is single. Whoever they are. So they're definitely single. They're out here looking for they give unconditional love to themselves. So I don't want to talk badly about this person, but I feel like this person is single. They're loving on themselves, whatever it is. They're not looking back. I feel like whatever, happened in the past, I feel like these two people needed to grow up. They needed to grow up financially, emotionally, all of that stuff. And at the end of the day, okay, when you really look at all of this stuff, you have to look and be like, all right, it wasn't a match made in heaven. It may have felt happiness. It may have felt that way. But at the end of the day, I don't think that these two were meant for each other because, Ten of Swords is here. We have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and we have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Cups. So I feel like, Sag, I feel like this is your energy. Because this person's showing up as a knight after all of this, after they've healed from the Ten of Swords. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. We're here, so it's kind of like, all right, I've gotten myself back up on my feet. I've restored my finances. I've learned to make better investments in people. And now I want to start making attempts at going towards love. Like here they are flying on their fantasy unicorn up into the clouds in the sky, going after this cup to get this cup to bring it down. But here we have our Queen of Wands in reverse here, which is you, Sag. The Five of Pentacles. It's kind of like here you are sitting by yourself, all alone out in the cold, and there's this little butterfly coming up with a message because nights are about yeah. What's this message coming in for Sagittarius? I feel like this person made you feel like you weren't chosen, Sagittarius. Three of Wands, Ace of Wands. I feel like what Spirit is saying, because the Ace of Cups is in reverse and the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Cups here. I feel for you, Sagittarius, you want a mature energy. You want someone that's going to come at you in a passionate way where they can express their feelings. So I feel like you're feeling left out and you're feeling as if you weren't chosen by this person. But not just by this person, but by other people too. So Spirit's trying to give you this passion. They want to give you the Ace of Cups, but at first they need to ignite your passion and they want you to look out. They want you to look out and see, well, what's coming for me next? What's out there for me? Like, what's this possibility? You have this Knight of Cups, but what is this Knight of Cups bringing to you? You know, what type of energy, what type of message are they bringing to you? What are they sending out? Because right now, I feel like they would approach you more logically as the King of Swords, as opposed to more emotionally. You know, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So this person could be, you know, displaying some very red flag behavior where, you know, if this person is making you feel not chosen, and they're making you feel left out, and they're making you feel like, all right, I guess I got to walk away and look elsewhere. When someone chooses you, when somebody wants to give you a love, there's no way in hell that they're going to make you think that there's anybody else out there for you. They're going to be in your face. They're going to be asking you out. They're going to be making love to you. They're going to be, you know, spoiling you. They're going to be doing all the beautiful, romantic, lovely things that should be taking place in a connection. And it's going to be flowing, and you're going to be receiving, and you're going to be giving back. You're going to be doing all of that. All right. But I hear very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So while you're in this, Three of Wands energy, Sag, clearly decide what it is that you want, because I don't think what you want is to be that swan in the lake by itself with no partner, looking at a vulture, looking back down at you as they swoop down to try to pick up the pieces from a dead past right in your face, Sag. Come on now. That's why the Queen of Wands is in reverse. You're not even trying. You're thinking to yourself, wow, okay, this is what I want. Not even knowing that all of it, like, you're the Queen of Cups here. You have these emotions. You want to give your cup of love to someone, but right now it's like, I need someone to fight for me with the Five of Swords. I need someone to show me that, you know, I am being chosen. I am being picked. I am wanted. I am loved. I am all of this stuff. Somebody does want me. That's what you need to be shown, Sag. But this person right now, or they're getting over it, was picking up the pieces from a dead past and trying to ingest it and hold on to it and figure it out and pick it apart and go back to the past and try to resurrect it like some immature Jesus Christ. Sorry, Lord, I don't mean to take your name in the vain, but, you know, I mean, come on. Well, if I could just pick up this person's, you know, everything and just eat it again, and maybe when I regurgitate it out, it'll be something new. Like, this person is just holding on and not letting it go. Meanwhile, their person has found their purpose. Their old person has found their person, you know, their purpose. They're single. They're loving on themselves. They've changed. They've transformed. And maybe your person sees this, and they're like, oh, well, now we can be together now that we both grown up. And they're like, no, like, I'm okay. Like, does their ex person have new love in their life? King of Pentacles. Yeah. Because they're the Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So I feel like that could possibly be why this is triggering your person. Well, what does this King of Pentacles have that I don't have? What are they giving to them that I didn't give? Where did I miss? Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted a chocolate sundae on a Monday night, and this guy buys you. I see on Instagram that you're posting that your new boyfriend got you a chocolate ice cream on Monday nights. Okay, well, let me go back in the past and let me think. Did I buy this person a chocolate sundae? Maybe that's what I'm totally giving a hypothetical thing. But that's what I feel like and they're driving themselves crazy. But they are in the Hanged Man energy. They are seeing things from a different perspective. And maybe that perspective is the fact that their old person moved on and now it's time for them too. But they're projecting onto you and making you feel like Sagittarius, like how they felt when this person left them. Ignored, unbothered, no effort, just poof. I feel like we need a yes or no answer here because I know Sagittarius, and I know that some of you are probably screaming at the screen right now. And you're like, what's the advice? Let's get some advice. Should Sagittarius move on from this connection, yes or no? Okay, this flew out. Let go. So, let go. And if you believe within the next few months, let's keep hearing that message. Trust. One more. Be assertive. Okay, so I feel like if you let go, and if you believe in love and you trust, and you're assertive within the next few months while you're in that Three of Wands energy, that Ace of Wands and that Ace of Cups is going to come to you. But you really got to see, Sag, if what's coming to you is really going to light your fire. Because if it doesn't light your fire and it just dries your tears, then you got to let it go. All right? I'm going to do an extended, and I will post the link in the description box for the extended. I'm going to use a different deck, and I'm going to do a full spread on this person because I'd like to know what their intentions are towards Sagittarius. So if you'd like to meet me over on the extended, definitely do so. If you would like, if this resonated with you and you would like a private reading, you can email me and just put in the subject line private reading, and I will set something up for you. 15-minute readings, tarot readings, videotaped or live with me are $33. So that's not much of an investment to find out the truth, because we could do this all day long. You could hop from tarot reader to try to read the lines and try to, make the story fit. But unless you're being particularly pulled on your energy, okay, it's not a clear story, okay? But it could be the same story. But what a good reader does, especially a psychic medium like me, will tell you how to get out of this. So that's what I'm going to do over the extended, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe on your way out. I wish you well with this Sagittarius. Just hang in there because energy changes every day, all right? I'll see you guys soon. Take care, guys. Bye, Sag.